Television Network. We are super excited that you have joined us this morning. I am Mark Cook, this is Biz, and we are moving right along, almost literally, because we're picking up the shuttle service, and we're going to school, we're going to practice, we're going wherever I gotta go, because I've got Justine Zarowski here from Golden Bear Shuttle Service. Good morning, Justine. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well, thank you.
So tell me about Gold Bear. This is awesome. This is so cool. You guys aren't going to believe this.
Well, I do get a lot of, oh my gosh, I thought of that. I should have done it. Yeah. We're a children's shuttle service that services the area around Morristown for about 10 miles. We take kids anywhere they need to go. So we take them to school, we pick them up from school, take them to practices, lessons, enrichment, camps, wherever they need to go, through the parents obviously making those reservations so that the kids just don't cuddle up. We have an app that we use, so there's kind of some safety measures there, so we know who we're picking up, the parents get alerts. It's just really been phenomenal.
This is brilliant. Honestly, this is the greatest idea I think I've heard in a really long time. Parents, what is the number one complaint? I don't have time. I'm busy. I can't. Johnny's got practice here. Susie's got a music lesson. This one's got swim lessons over there. You got 1,000 different places to be at 1,000 different times. Wow. Gold Bear alleviates a huge problem for me because I physically can't be in all these places at more than one at a time, right? Unfortunately, that's how it goes.
That's how it started. I'm a mother of triplets. Yeah, they're 8 years old, and each stage obviously has its own challenges, but once they become mobile and become school age and they want to do soccer and practice and CCD and dancing, and I actually almost had a panic attack at the end of a summer. I was like, oh my God, how am I going to do all this?
Yeah, right? Because you want the kids to be involved in stuff. Yeah. They have to be well-rounded. They have to be doing sports and music and all this different stuff, but it's like, wait a second. I got to get a computer. I got to send out to NASA so I can figure out the schedule, right? Because it's so detailed, and each child has different needs and different places that they have to be. So this is awesome, and I don't want to compare it because there's any real comparison, but just to talk a little bit about the format, it's kind of like Uber that you download the app. So if I'm in the Play Store or if I'm in the App Store on my iPhone, I type in Gold Bear, the app downloads, right? I tap on it and then it downloads. So then it operates pretty much the same way as like the Uber app would operate, except we're focusing on a couple things. We're focusing on kids and we're focusing on safety because these are the two most important things that Gold Bear provides.
And with the Uber app, with the Uber app, that's on demand. So you can make it on like a reservation at that time and get anyone. With ours, we are prearranged, so you can't just make a reservation on demand. But it works the same way. You create a simple account, you secure it with a credit card. You can type in, and they're a lot for the one time. So if you need this, you need that. But a lot of our parents, once they download that, they are in our system. So they know their schedules. They start to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday. You got games here and away there, and so what we have is we have packages. So we give them options for different ride packages, and then they can call in, give us their schedule, and they're locked in.
Oh, that is so cool. That makes it so easy. So like, if Johnny's got baseball practice every day at 3 o'clock, you lock that schedule in, and then the rides are just automatic. They come in, he gets picked up. And he knows who his driver is going to be, right? All of that is.
They get to know, depending on the routes, because through the seasons it changes.
Right.
So fall may be one way, winter, then spring, then camp. It depends on.
I think really the only question and the only problem or the only issue that I would see if I were a parent, I would be worried about the safety aspect of it. So I know you've got that already covered. Tell me how though, because that's what I'm wondering, right? Because I want to make sure that when Johnny's done baseball practice, and just so you know, I don't have a kid named Johnny. All right, I'm just using Johnny as the example. All right, but how do we make sure those safeguards are in place?
Well, when I started the company, I was coming from a place of a parent, and so I thought to myself, well, I got a high standard here of what would make me comfortable. what are all of the things that I need to accomplish to make sure that a parent feels safe? So first thing, we have to have our own vehicles. They have to be safe vehicles. So we have passenger vans. We have 3 shuttles, as we call them, and each shuttle holds 11 passengers. They all have the latest safety features. They have airbags. They have air conditioning, heat, sidebars, everything that they could possibly have. And of course, they are obviously maintained. So that kind of alleviates the issue of the moms driving a minivan, and you don't know what the conditions of the vehicles are.
Right.
So I checked that off the list. Next thing was the drivers. Okay, well, who do I want to be driving these things? Is it people who just do this stuff all the time? No. We are considered a limousine service under the state of New Jersey because of our vehicles. So under that, we really only are supposed to be able to have a limo certificate. And I said, you know what? I don't know. I still wouldn't feel comfortable. That's great. They get a background check. They get fingerprinted. Okay, they get a limo license. How about this? How about we take it a step further and make sure that all of our drivers have commercial driver's licenses with passenger endorsements.
Boom.
And in most cases, they've been bus drivers for years.
Yeah.
So they've got experience. You've covered your bases basically to make sure that I'm not grabbing a guy that just was driving a Lincoln Town car yesterday to be now driving this shuttle service today. You've vetted these people. You've really been very specific on who you're looking for, and that lends to the safety and the experience for the parents and for the kids. I mean, and the shuttles are so cool. They're wrapped, they're bright, they look awesome. You cannot miss them. It's so funny. And when you're driving around South Jersey, you see them. I thought you guys had a fleet, right? I thought you might have had 1,000 shuttles. There's only 3. They're everywhere, right? This is the thing, because the service is growing. People are jumping on board because it's such a fantastic thing. So check them out. Gold Bear, they're the shuttle service for your kids. They're going to be able to help you out and make your life so much easier. And Justine, I don't know how you did this, but man, this is such an awesome idea. We were talking a little bit about off camera about what a great idea it is. I'm trying to line up some investors. I'm trying to figure out, what I can do. This is just so. I hope that people respond the way I'm responding to it, because I think it is such a valuable thing.
And I really have gotten so much positive feedback. I really can't say anyone that I've had a conversation that's, oh, that's never going to work.
Right.
They're like, oh my God, what did I think of that?
Yeah.
Or I kind of thought about something, but I didn't do it. And I'm like, well, sometimes it takes that person to just go,
And it's absolutely
you
those
just got to do it.
That's
those
right.
obvious ideas where it's like when it comes up and everyone's like, I should have thought of that before, because it's something that all parents, especially with the summer coming up, like if you don't have the flexibility to leave work, drop the kids here, and then go back
Right.
to work and things like that, or you're going to end up working crazy, weird hours, having that flexibility is awesome, and we'll definitely dig more into it. We've come up on a break. We'll have a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back with Morning Coffee and Gold Bear. So stay tuned.
Simply Gents, located in Marlton, New Jersey, takes care of all your grooming needs, including haircuts, straight razor shaves, massages, facial, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. To find more information or book an appointment, visit us online at www.simplygents.com. The secret weapon of a well-groomed man, Simply Gents.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Today's show was brought to you by Alicia Kelly of White Horse RV Center in Williamstown, New Jersey. Alicia is your RV expert. Contact Alicia at alicia@whitehorserv.com or give her a call at 856-262-1717, extension 203. When you think of RV, think Alicia Kelly.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Extra Innings is the nation's premier indoor baseball and softball training center, featuring indoor batting cages, 7 multi-use tunnels, and training rooms. Extra Innings can provide professional instruction, private and group lessons, and the best year-round clinics. Along with a nationally recognized pro shop that features the latest and widest selection of equipment and apparel, our experienced staff can provide you with the right instruction and help you find the best equipment for your ability and budget. Extra Innings, where the game never ends.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
And welcome back to Morning Coffee on the Radio Vision Network. I am Biz, and of course my host Mark, and we still have Justine Zarowski with Gold Bear with us. Right before the break, we talked about the fleet that you have and the presence that you have in South Jersey. So I wanted to kind of tap on the fact that as a mother, speaking to a mother, I'm skeptical. I'm always skeptical. It has nothing to do with your business side, but I'm always going to have questions. Did you think of this? Did you think of that? So can you tell me a little bit more about your approach to it as a businesswoman, just to kind of put the moms at ease who may be considering your service a great idea, but still might be a little skeptical?
Right. Well, prior to me having triplets, I worked in marketing and advertising for over 15 years up in New York and Philadelphia. So for me, it was always about any good brand has to really stand behind what it's selling. So your messaging has to be proper, and all of your general branding. So, you know, it has to be consistent. So when I developed the concept a little bit more, and then, you know, why did I wrap the cars? Well, because that's, first of all, it's driving billboards.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
you might as well be at the beach and seeing the flags go over, or, you know, if you go on vacation, sometimes they have those panels that people drive around in. So we wrap them, and not only for that reason, but for also the safety reasons. People that didn't know us originally would say, well, how am I going to know you're there? Comparing us to a Uber-like situation. It's like, oh no, you'll know.
You'll know.
You'll know.
Yeah.
Because you tell them that, you tell the kids, don't speak to strangers.
Exactly.
So you want to be able to say, this is a family, this has been approved by the family, this, like, we used to have secret words, now you have like a special car. So that's their recognition.
When we developed it further, and we thought, okay, well, we wanted to be able to move with the times. So that's kind of where we instilled the idea about doing the app. Because it was like, oh, you know, who wants to sit there and write in a book all these reservations, and
Right.
keep track of everything? Like, that can't grow. That has no ability to grow. So as a business mom and as a mom, I kind of was like, okay, let's tie these all together. So with the app, it also goes a little further because you have to upload your child's photo. So when our driver gets there, they see us, they know it's for them, and then we can look at and see who the child is, so we know that we're picking up the right child. So it lets the parent
That's
know.
awesome.
It lets them know when we're on our way. So if you're not at home, you can text your own child and say, it's on their way, better be ready, grab your bag, be at the front door, you know how we are, you know, did you get this, did you get that?
Right.
Be ready, be ready, be ready. Then it tells the parent when the child gets on board that they are on board.
Great.
And then when they're at their destination safely, and that's another thing we do, we make sure that we don't just open the door and let them out.
Right.
You know,
Make sure they get in the
which
house, or
would be another cautionary concern.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Okay, well,
absolutely.
you get there, what
How'd
happens?
you make sure that they got
In
into
the
the
middle of
house?
the winter, you know, who's to say that the doors are locked or something like that? We wait. They have to be in the building or be received by a coach, someone. And, you know, it's kind of taken off a little bit, and not so much with the older kids, but the younger kids, kind of, we say give the thumbs up, so it's like honk for Henry. Henry's kind of the name of our bear.
okay.
You know, he kind of looks
That's
a little
cool.
grandfatherly,
Yeah.
warm, fuzzy kind of guy.
Yeah.
But it's that kind of questions that we
Yeah.
get. Well, what happens? Well, you're getting your alerts, so you're knowing. You can also see where the shuttles are. So when you look on the app, you can see where the vehicles are.
Really?
Mhm.
That's neat. I
Yes.
love that. I
So
love
you
that.
can see where they are, and then you're getting the alerts, and then
Mhm.
the fact that, we do wait. We make
Yeah.
sure. And the great thing is, businesses love us.
I can imagine.
Schools love us. They're like, this is so great. We know that now there's a safe way that these kids are getting there. And providing this service for parents is fabulous. I mean, I love doing this, but also we're helping businesses.
Yeah.
We're bringing business to businesses.
So businesses,
Exactly.
contact. Figure something out, because as you continue to grow and expand, I imagine that's probably something you want to move into,
Well,
is creating that relationship.
And we
so that-
have,
Oh,
actually.
listen,
We've got a
of
couple.
course you
Yeah,
have.
well, of course. Well, the marketing and advertising
Yes,
part,
absolutely.
building relationships.
Yes.
We get in with businesses that deal with children's activities. I mean, dancing schools that can't have a class because it's a 4:30 class, and mom and dad, whoever can get their child there.
Right.
So now they have a way to do that. We've partnered with quite a few. They're on our website. We've got the Huntington Learning Center that we're partnering with. So we partner with
Great.
enrichment classes. We partner with schools. We're currently trying to work with the Morristown Friends School to provide their after-school transportation.
I mean, it's like
That's
gold. They're
great.
setting the gold standard of places you want your kids to go to. I
That's
mean, so
great.
It's
Well,
a
you have to
great
you have to understand it, the dynamic with a school like Morristown Friends is that they don't have busing, right? So with the kids that go there, they need alternative ways to get to and from school. What a great opportunity for Gold Bear.
And they're right in our backyard.
Yeah, I mean,
And
that's the
so it's
hometown.
fabulous to be partnering with these people because it's solving a problem.
Right.
And that's what, I guess I've always been a problem solver, as a creative director, that's what you do. A company comes to you and says, I have a problem, we need you to create advertising and marketing to solve that problem. So I kind of have really been able to use that to my advantage to
Right.
really help other businesses.
Yeah, it's cool. We got a bunch of pictures we want to show you. You got that one of the van. We need people to see what the shuttles actually look like. Look at that thing. This thing is awesome. It is
There's
like,
no missing that.
yeah, right?
There's no
Yeah.
missing.
How much work went into the design of the vehicle?
Again, that was me.
A ton, right?
I designed the whole thing.
Yeah.
Once when I designed the logo and kind of came up with the color scheme and all the graphics, I said, okay, this is a big challenge. I actually haven't ever wrapped the vehicle. It was one of the first times, but I said, it's like anything else.
Right.
How do I want it to look? And we've got a fabulous company down in Delaware, Formula One Graphics,
Delaware.
who does amazing work for us. They'll be wrapping all of our fleet
That's
as
great.
we move forward, and they did a beautiful
Well, you
job.
need partners like that can help
Yeah.
you guys achieve what you want to achieve. I mean, and that's what makes everything work at a really, really high level. All right, what am I looking at now? I got to dodge cameras. Oh, this is a write-up in the Burlington County Times. That was pretty awesome, huh?
Yes, that was our first media coverage that we had. Me kind of just reaching out. I just reached out to them and said, hey, you want to do a story on us? I think this might be something that would be interesting to them.
Well, and that's how, honestly, that's how it's going to happen. People are going to hear about this and they're going to be like, wait a second, I need to learn more because it's so awesome. But if I wanted to learn more, what's the website?
It's www.goldbearshuttle.com. It's
Boom.
pretty simple.
Yeah,
Gold Bear Shuttle.
That's awesome. I just kind of snuck that in there for you. But what do I got next? What am I looking at? Is that it? Oh.
We got
Oh, cool.
showing.
There we go. We got some kids waiting for the shuttle right there.
Yep, they're just showing a group of kids kind of getting on the shuttle for a pickup after school.
And the bus driver right now, you can't see it, but the shuttle driver is on his phone and he is matching the faces of all the kids, right? He's making sure that the right kids are getting picked up. And that's what I think. I think that this thing is so dynamic on so many different levels, but you've covered the bases. I mean, it's so awesome that I have a question about safety, you have an answer. I have a question about how a certain piece of it works, you have an answer. These are things, this means that you've invested not only time, but money and resources to make sure that all of your bases are covered before you jumped into it. Because a lot of times people they jump in and they're not fully prepared and they're not fully ready. And that's why we need to support Gold Bear. And you guys need to download the app. You need to go to goldbearshuttle.com. You need to check them out and support them. They are South Jersey. They live in South Jersey. They need to grow in South Jersey. This is their market. Help them do that. Help Justine service South Jersey. We are a community that cares about each other. We care about Gold Bear. How was that? Pretty good?
That's great.
All right, cool. I got to take a quick break on that note. So I got to take a quick one, but we will be right back. And we're going to talk a little bit more to Justine from Gold Bear. Stick around.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
Saving your business money is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Tanker Consulting Services, a payment solutions expert, will show you how with a free, detailed, written analysis illustrating your cost savings. We usually uncover savings between 10 and 25%, and sometimes more. We can help your business succeed by providing reliable and secure merchant payment solutions such as merchant services programs, point-of-sale systems, and ATM machines. TCS, one of the leaders in regional credit card processing consulting, offers electronic payments to merchants locally and nationwide through our preferred vendor programs. We work to keep business costs down with a comprehensive suite of quality products, services, and customized credit card processing programs exclusively tailored for your company. TCS is convenient, reliable, and innovative, with customer service available 24/7, 365 days a year. Our in-depth industry knowledge, partnership strategy, and innovative processing solutions allow for a specialized approach to providing merchant bank processing with 100% full fee disclosure. TCS is one-stop shopping for all your merchant services solutions. Our clients save money 100% of the time. Trust Tanker Consulting Services, the knowledgeable, professional, and friendly provider of secure payment services. We set the standard by which others are measured. Call now for a free written analysis. 609-922-0201.
And welcome back to Morning Coffee. Thank you so much for sticking with us because we still have more to say, more to show, and more information for you. I'm Biz. Here's my host, Mark, over here. And we still have with us the owner and operator of Gold Bear, Justine Zarowski. So before we left, we were talking about the business itself. And I did want to touch on the interaction between the parents and the business. So as a mother, you know that you want to plan as much in advance to limit the surprises. Surprises are always going to happen. Always. They always find a way. But to limit the surprises. And one of those things I think would be helpful is knowing that I don't have to make these extra trips. So how far in advance would a parent need to schedule the services, the pickups or the shuttles?
Well, typically, we need at least, we say 8 hours, but it's really probably like a day ahead because we don't do, like if you make a reservation at 9 o'clock at night, we can't guarantee that they could be picked up at 9 o'clock in the morning. So we like to give at least a day ahead for transportation. But what we usually do is the parents call in and they'll give us their schedule ahead of time. So we can have a whole 2-3 weeks planned out. Sometimes they don't know, so they'll call in the beginning of the week. But they deal directly with our transit coordinator who will schedule for them.
Wonderful.
So it's nice they can call in. I mean, because we have the technology, but we also have a personal touch. You can always get somebody.
And I was thinking it was going to take a lot longer. I was thinking they had to, almost like when you schedule summer camps, you have to hurry up and get in there.
Right.
Now, as business grows, do you anticipate, it's easier to schedule more in advance, right? To get the packages, to make sure that your kid and your schedule's locked in, because you don't want to wait and find out, hey.
Because it's like booking an airline.
Yeah.
You know, if you know you want to get in there, you want to get it scheduled. If their seats book up, they book up. We can't, you know, we're just going to be out of seats for, you know, we have 11 seats, we have 11 shuttles. I mean, 11 shuttles. Yeah, that's to come.
But
you're growing to 11 shuttles.
Everything we do with our kids, there's always some sort of it's an expectation of let's get it done now. You
Check it off
plan
the list.
you plan kindergarten super early. You plan all the summer camps early, the lessons. It makes sense that you want to make sure that you're relieving the headache, and I really, really do like that. So can you let me know a little bit more about, like, how much more of your customers are actually coming back? Like, I know you mentioned that some people do the one time, some people have packages, but I mean, what's the turnaround like
I
on
mean,
customers?
our retention is probably like
Really
90%.
awesome.
I mean, people use us and then we're like, I can't believe I haven't had you. You know, I can't lose you. Now, it depends on the children's schedules. So, you know, the fall may be a little later than the winter. The winter is usually a little bit later than the fall, but then the spring ramps up, but then summer may ramp down. But they've got their package. They'll call and say, how many rides do I have left?
Yeah.
Or, so people really, once they start using us, they're
Yeah, I mean,
super
a 90% retention rate is one of the highest in the
wonderful.
industry. I mean, nobody hits 90%. It's like,
Especially parent to parent, that's a wonderful.
that number is like unheard of. So that's a wonderful testament to the business. But look, the focus of Gold Bear is children's shuttle, right? But you offer a couple of different other services that are pretty cool as well.
Yes. Well, because we know our parents, and we're parents ourselves, and we like to go out with our girlfriends. We like to have a couples night out. So we offer that to them too, because you know the shuttles aren't running it on Saturday nights unless they're taking teens. We do teens. We had a bar mitzvah last weekend. They go to the movies. You know, mom and dad doesn't want to have to get back out of the house at 10:30 at night to go pick up their teenage daughter or son. So again, we can come to the rescue, but we've been taking couples because each van shuttle, I always say shuttle, each shuttle can hold 5 couples. So that's a lot. 5 of your couple friends, you all go out, or ladies' night. They go to fundraisers. They go down to Collingswood or Haddonfield for dinner, even just to a friend's house. And
it's a transportation service. It's not a sober Sam or a drunk bus or something along those lines.
No.
It's not a bachelor party thing.
There's no food.
Right.
There's no drinking.
It's at that point, Gold Bear becomes a transportation service for your evening.
And again, it's prearranged, so it's not like they can just call us up. It's you call in, you tell us how many people you have, you tell us where we're going. We say the 10-mile radius is where we transport children, but we do go over to Philadelphia. So a lot of times people want to go to Philly to have dinner with a bunch of friends. We've gone to the Phillies games. We've gone to Flyers games. That's kind of the range. We try to stay within this, but because Philly's so close,
it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
it is actually 10 miles. It's within our 10-mile radius.
Right.
So if you can, and I don't want to dig too much into it because I imagine it changes a bit, but if you can dig a bit into the hours and not the prices per se, but how they're structured. Like, is it by mile? Is it by location? Those kind of little things, just to.
It's very simple. It's for the first 5 miles, it's $8.50.
Oh, okay.
So it's a flat rate.
Flat rate.
Flat rate.
Don't hear that much nowadays.
Yeah. So it's from you call up, it's from your house to wherever you're going. It's from the school to wherever they're going. If it's 5 miles, it's $8.50, and then it's $1 after that, a mile after that.
Okay.
But only up until the 10 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we don't
Okay.
go because that's our max. So that's pretty much as simple as you can get. So a lot of times people they charge taxis, they charge what we call BMT, which is base, mileage, and time.
Right.
We just charge base and mileage.
That's
So,
awesome.
you're not, even if you're sitting in traffic, I mean, traffic around here. I mean, try to go down by the Aloft Hotel to go across to take someone to the Lifetime Fitness.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Oh my
It's a
goodness.
mess.
And I grew up here in Jersey, so I know all the back roads.
Yeah.
But if you were to charge parents that, I mean, they would say this was too expensive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, hey, we're not letting them have to sit in traffic, but we're also not charging them for it. So, those are the one-time things. But then, what we talked about is a lot of times parents just don't want to keep saying, it's actually $9.10 with tax because
Right.
Uncle Sam wants to get in your pockets, of
Right,
course.
right.
7% sales tax.
But it's nice to know that it's not a situation where it's going to break the bank while you're getting this great service. It's affordable on top of being a great service. That's such a great dynamic, Justine. I'm so happy to have had you here this morning. So what I want you to do right now This is Biz loves this. This is her favorite part of the show. Ready? You're gonna look into camera 3, and you are going to just say whatever you'd like to say about Golden Bear. Invite people to the website, phone numbers, social media, anything you want. Justine, take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks for having me. Hey, Gold Bear is here to really help the businesses and the parents of this area. Our number is 856-234-7577. There'll be someone able to answer any of your questions, but go to the website. It's very comprehensive, goldbearshuttle.com, and there's even pricing on the group packages there too.
Facebook,
like us on Facebook. We'll be posting this on there. And,
nice. I'm going to be up on the Gold Bear Facebook page.
Is the
That's
app
pretty cool.
available on App Store and Android?
No.
Google
What we
Play?
found is that a lot of people are app users.
App Store it
So
is.
it's the App Store. Go up onto the Apple Store and download our app, and you'll see Henry and
Cool.
and start booking your trips. We're here to help.
That is awesome. Gold Bear Shuttle. Go check them out. goldbearshuttle.com. They are helping parents. They are parents helping parents. Such a beautiful thing, Justine. Thank you again for joining us this morning. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
We hope everybody goes and uses Gold Bear. It's a great service. So, Biz, that's going to do it for morning coffee this morning.
But we're back tomorrow.
Oh, yeah? We're back tomorrow.
Okay, I'm happy again. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping by for your dose of morning coffee, and we will see you tomorrow and Monday through Friday.
See ya. Have a great day.